first inter-province national sport. First semi-final as well between Kosi province and Bagmati province. Stump to stump line straight away. Bagmati province defeated Gandaki province yesterday in the first match, the opening match of this tournament. They defeated Gandaki by 8 wickets and have reached the semi-final here. They will play against Kosi, who defeated Karnali province yesterday in a lopsided match. It's really good to see the women's cricket growing from strength to strength, and that will end the first over as well. They will get runs. The battle of both the winning teams from yesterday's match and the winning team from today's match will reach the final the day before tomorrow. Also, it depends upon the result of tomorrow's only match between Sudur Paschim and Lumbini province. Lumbini province meanwhile has got a bye in this tournament, and Sudur Paschim, who defeated Madhya province just in the opening match here today, will face in another semi-final, which will be the semi-final number 2, and the day after tomorrow they will play for the gold medal match of the national sports here at Gautam Buddha International Cricket Stadium, Bharatpur, Chitwan. Quickly single taken there. 𝗜𝘁𝗃𝗏 is bowling from the stadium end. Kanchan Shrestha and Helisa Gurung opening the batting for Bagmati province. You can see the cameraman doing a wonderful work in this tournament. The projected score 27. 1.3 overs has been bowled. This is a big game. We have seen a lot of teams not being able to play the 20 overs in this tournament so far. Yesterday we had seen the collapse of Karnali province, who was all out for 54 runs in 15.2 overs, courtesy of 𝗜𝗟𝘁𝗏𝗍𝗏's brilliant magical spell of 6 for 5, and that was a spell of the tournament so far, which elevated her team into the next round. They will play against Lumbini province. Meanwhile, talking about the Bagmati province and their performance yesterday, they have defeated Gandaki province by 8 wickets, restricting them under 92 runs in 20 overs and successfully chasing the target in. And meanwhile, here comes the big shot, and this one has gone for a boundary, 4 runs. There was slight hesitation by the umpire just to confirm whether it scored over the boundary. First boundary of the day for Bagmati province, and that too against the star woman 𝗜𝘁𝗃𝗏. Helisa Gurung has been impressive in the last match as well, although she could not get her team into the line. She scored 24 runs of 29, giving the good start in yesterday's chase. It was really important for someone right at the top order to get some useful contribution, and we see it and Yashoda Beast and Sony Pakring for that wonderful partnership that led the team to a wonderful victory, and they would like to keep continuing that performance today as well. It's hot and humid towards the leg side. She'll pick up a single. 2 fielders running into it. No fine leg there. Sabnam Rai is bowling for Kosi Province, and Kosi Province, if we compare the last two results between these two teams, it has to be Bagmati Province who has done recently well. Just punch down the ground, pick up quick single. Kosi Province are really looking compact in the field, hunting like a pack here. They know the importance of getting 𝗕𝗓𝗔𝗚𝗠𝗔𝗧𝗜 as early as possible. Kanchan Shrestha, she did not have enough runs yesterday, but she would like to make it today. Good shot, good with hand, and she will pick up a single again. Good batting. The star performer of yesterday with the bat for Bagmati were Soni Pakring with 23 runs of 19 balls, 𝗕𝗓𝗑𝗏 with 24 runs of 39 balls, and 𝗕𝗓𝗂 𝗏 24 runs of 29. Rest of the batters did not have to got really chance to perform here, as the target was only 94. Oh, appeal there, says no the umpire. The ball might be angling towards the leg stump and might be drifting down the leg side. 𝗕𝗓𝗂 is a key wicket as well. They would definitely want to get her as early as in the first inning. Kosi Province has been wonderfully well with the ball here. Waited for the ball, trying to hit down the ground, no much power in it. 𝗕𝗓𝗂, another dot ball. Here she comes, Sabina Rai. Quick run, brilliant work, good running between the wicket, good understanding. That's what you want to see in the top order. That will end the over number 3 as well. Goes Bagmati Province 11 for none. Sangeeta Rai, the new bowler, coming to bowl for Kosi Province from the stadium end. She came down, she saw the ball and dispatched it towards the long on reason. She will get a single there. Bagmati Province cautiously starting here. This is a crucial fixture, a semi-final. A winning team will play in the final against one of the Sudur Paschim or Lumini Province will play tomorrow in another semi-final. So 4 of the provinces are into the context to win the inter-province national games cricket tournament. It will be interesting to see the introduction of Alisha Khadia. Yesterday she has a magical spell there. She totally destroyed the Karnali Province batting lineup. Slowly, Bagmati Province, 𝗕𝗓𝗂 is looking good. with the short selections. He's trying to hit the ball, which is a good thing. We haven't seen sixes in this tournament except yesterday. The captain of Karnali province, Kanchan. Oh, this time she will just get the fielder there, just in front of that long on fielder. She might be listening me when I'm talking about we haven't seen more sixes in this tournament, as she instantly take the guard and gone for the shot here. Kanchan Shrestha. This time another hit straight to the bowler, wicket. She is gone. No much power in it. Just saw the ball, went for it, could not get anything out of it. So that's the first wicket for Kosi province, and Sangeeta Rai doing a fantastic job. Caught and bowled by Sangeeta Rai. And that will end over number 4 as well. Bagmati 14 for 1. Sabna Brai will continue her spell from the media end here at Gautam Buddha International Stadium. They have picked up the first wicket, and meanwhile in the commentary box I have a young and very talented guy, Sandeep Paudel. Welcome to the come box, Sandeep.
Thank you, Neeraj. Hot and humid, and at the meantime, with my introduction, Sabna Rai has taken another wicket. Helisa Gurung, the local lady, has to depart. Was not playing a proper shot in her line and has been dismissed by Sabnam Rai. Has been beaten by the swing of Sabnam Rai. Look at that. That was angling in and completely dismantles the stumps. Second wicket down, Bagmati province. Tony Parkrin, the talented young all-rounder, is in the middle.
Gentle toss towards the third man. She'll pick up a single. Sony Parkin, who also was one of the top scorer in yesterday's match. It's really crucial to see both of these batter who build that unbeaten partnership to take Bagmati into the semi-final. Another job here. This is important. This is for the final.
Sabnam Rai has been one of the crucial weapon of Kosi province. Generates a good swing And we saw the example of that in the first ball of the over. 𝗜𝗍𝗂𝗏 was knocked out by the same kind of delivery. And we have the list of top wicket takers. 𝗜𝗍𝗂𝗏 on top. So picked up a magical 6-wicket haul yesterday against Karnali. Lakshmi South today also picked up 3 for against Madhya Province. We can see the list. Skipper of Bagmati also picked up 3 wickets. Afsari has 2. Ritu Kanojia picked up 2. Saraswati Chaudhary, Neeru Ziti, Santi Chaudhary has 2 each, and Sabnam Rai and Kavita Joshi has got 1 each. Oh, that is flicked away.
There was a chance there, but that will run away for a boundary. Yes, it will finally.
Yes, it will beats the fielder, and Sony Pakrin gets the first boundary. That was a very well played shot by young Sony Pakrin into the pads and flick away towards the mid-wicket region.
A much needed boundary after back-to-back wickets in the first and last ball of the last and first over. We are still waiting for the introduction of 𝗜𝗍𝗂𝗏. Meanwhile, you can see the number of 4s and 6s hidden in this tournament. 6. It has been only 3 players who has got the 6 here.
Yes, and 2 of those came in the previous match by the same teams, Kavita Joshi and Bindu Rawal.
A wide ball there by Sabnam Rai. Would want to pick more wicket, as we have seen some movement of the ball.
So many wides today in the previous match, and this was the first of this match by Sabnam Rai. Kosi's bowling has been clinical. Gentle toss, and we'll get 1 for that.
There has been enough protection towards the offside region by the captain here from Kosi province. You have to keep bowling that consistent line that helps the field as well. The tactics has to work accordingly. Sabnam Rai has to keep bowling that line and length that troubles the batter and not play towards the onside, where we can see only one fielder inside the ring. As he brought another one.
The square leg fielder is up in the circle, and the cover fielder is out in the deep. And that concludes the 5th over. Bagmati at 22, losing 2 wickets. Sangeeta Rai will be continue. Will bowl the last over before the first power play. And Neeru's, these 2 pairs need to build the foundation. 𝗍𝗂𝗏 and Sony Pakrin has already lost 2 quick wickets. Both openers are back in the dugout. So it will be interesting to see how these batters will play from here on.
Aerial shot, they will get a run towards the mid-wicket region. Well, talking about the partnership with Sony Pakrin and 𝗍𝗂𝗏, we have seen yesterday as well. They have good understanding between each other, and Bagmati are heavily dependent on the middle order, and why not? Both of these batters have got 20 odd runs, and they would like to continue there with the first 2 wicket already fallen in place in the first 6 power play itself. 23 runs on the board. A good partnership is a must here, and both know the importance of one good partnership in this match, particularly in women's cricket for inter-province national sport.
Yes, they elected to bat first after winning the toss and has been one change in the side. 𝗣𝗑𝗄𝗃 comes in for 𝗪𝗀𝗃𝗃. 𝗣𝗑𝗄 is capable of batting as compared to 𝗪𝗀𝗃. And also 𝗪ષુ Pandey comes in, who's known for his finishing abilities as a hard hitter batter.
Also, we are waiting how these two batters will tackle 𝗕𝗔𝗃𝗃. We have seen yesterday it was almost unplayable in each and every delivery that she has bowled. It depends how Bagmati batters will play her today. In the same pitch will play her today in the same pitch. The difference between these two sides has been the strength. Bagmati really looked good in the batting, whereas Kosi province, the bowling lineup looks so much firepower in them.
Definitely, Neeraj. And that concludes the first power play. Bagmati at 25 for 2 after the end of 6 overs. And the little magician, yesterday's wonder girl 𝗕𝗑𝗃𝗃 has been introduced right after the power play. Picked up 6 wickets with the hat-trick and was adjudged player of the match against Karnali Province, and will look to repeat that feat. Neeraj?
She has conceded only 5 runs in that. Started off with the straightaway confusing the batter who was trying to play that sweep shot. Sony Pakrin, the ball just pitched just near the leg stump and turned into her.
𝗕𝗏𝗃 is successful against the batters who has a bit of less height, and we can see that in Sony Pakrin. It's a bit of less height, is young but has played very well. But there's a protection. We'll just get 1 for that. It was a very good shot. Generates a good bounce, 𝗕𝗏𝗃.
𝗕𝗏𝗃 has been using her flighted delivery to a good use. She is just in front of the batter. Oh, missed it completely. This is the way to play it. You have to be playing at the front foot, especially to tackle such deliveries. We haven't seen anyone coming playing the front foot line against the 𝗕𝗏𝗃𝗃.
Yes, and troubling the batters from the first over itself, and that is the example of other. Bowled 4 balls and all 4 good balls. Good start from 𝗕𝗏𝗃𝗃. This time waits and tries to play the sweep shot, but will go straight to the fielder's hand.
I think the way Yashoda is tackling 𝗕𝗏𝗃 has impressed me. We have seen yesterday everyone was waiting for the ball to come, and that's how was deceived by the spin of 𝗕𝗏𝗃. Yashoda is playing so diligently against her, at least in the first over. And could this be the only first over in this tournament where 𝗕𝗏𝗃 hasn't got a wicket? And that will end the over. Meanwhile, Sandeep, we'll talk about that later, is Bagmati's 27 for 2.
Sangeeta Rai will continue. 𝗕𝗓𝗏 will face the ball. The field placement has been spot on as well from Rubina Chhetri.
Well, why not? She is the captain of Nepal. Previously, she has been part of Nepali cricket for so long, and her experience will definitely be a huge factor in Kosi's team. We can see in the fielding position as well.
Yes, knows almost every player in the domestic circuit. He knows the strength of every player, so he is changing the field according to the batters. Now for Sony Pakrin, there's a deep square leg, and there's man on long off as well. And there goes the ball towards the long off area. Will collect and throw for just 1 run. Cut away again, straight to the hand of fielder again. No runs so far. Not only in bowling, Kosi's team is very batting heavy team as well. Their top 4 batters are all a part of Nepal national women's cricket team. Opener Kajal Shrestha and skipper Rubina Chhetri, and then comes 𝗓𝗏𝗏 Begum at number 3 and Roma Thapa, another classy batter, at number 4. So Bagmati need a decent total.
And the way 𝗕𝗓𝗏 is batting in last few overs, he is going for the sweep shot quite frequently, just to tackle the spin that Sangeeta and Alisha is generating, and that's a good sight to see as well. Tackling with some strategy and tactics in your mind is a sign of a good player, and that will end the over number 8 as well. Bagmati, after batting first here, 30 runs for 2 wickets.
There she continues, and there she continues to create a trouble against the batters. 𝗕𝗓𝗏 in particular is struggling against Alisha Keria, troubling the batter with her high arm action. How clean is her action, look at that. This time he steals the single. 𝗕𝗓𝗏.
So far, Alisha has bowled 8 deliveries, and yesterday she picked up 4 wickets in those 8 deliveries. Today she has been wicketless. 𝗕𝗓𝗏, oh, commentators curse, as they say, and 𝗕𝗓𝗏𝗃 has got the wicket of Sony Pakrin. Sony Pakrin, who was trying to sweep the ball, could not get any connections with the bat, and she has fallen on the trap of Alisha. Brilliant.
Yes, comes across the line, look at that, straight, and misses the ball. Didn't hit in the pad, was hitting the body part, but still umpire was convinced that was going to hit the stumps, and young Sony Pakrin departs for just 10 runs from 11 balls, LBW by 𝗕𝗓𝗏𝗃. With that, Bagmati lose their 3rd wicket for 31 runs in 8.3 overs. And his keeper Asmina Karmacharya herself in the middle now. There are quite a few batters in the team. Salina Silwal, Yasu Pandey and BP Sasai can bat as well, but Asmina opts to go ahead of them. Can bat well, Asmina Karmacharya. Meanwhile, 𝗕𝗓𝗏𝗃 is doing wonders here at Gautam Buddha International Cricket Stadium. picked up 6 wickets yesterday and has got a wicket of Sony Parker in her second over. Oh, there's confusion there and will not trouble the batter.
The magic of Alisa is continuing here in this tournament in the second game as well. We have seen in the last game how she performed, but the more important thing is what she will do in the next 2 overs of her. She is coming to bowl her last ball of the second over. She has picked up a wicket, conceded only 3 runs. That's been impressive, but she needs supports as well.
That is what Asmina can do. Those will release some pressure and will force Rubina to think more. She's spot on with the field so far, and that concludes the 9th over. Bagmati are going slow. They're 32 for 3. And it's Captain Rubina Chhetri herself. So it will be the battle of captains. Asmina Karmacharya versus Rubina Chhetri.
Asmina Karmacharya. She was really good with the ball. You can see the highest wicket taker in this tournament so far, 𝗟𝗏 𝗃𝗏𝗏, with 7 wickets now, is right at the top of the table. Again, she saw the ball, she opening her guard and playing that shot towards the cover region. The fielder there. With the spin, aced, and they will get single run. Yes, captain has been bowling the tighter lane now, and for the runs, Bindu Rahul, who had a wonderful partnership with 80 runs in the first game today. She is right at the top of the table. And second is the Rubina Chhetri, the captain of Kosi province. With the fielder will pick up single run. They are going for 2. Captains Asmina Karmacharya.
And one thing I've liked about this field placement is there's a player at deep square leg and at cow corner as well, where normally Asmina likes to go. So this shows she has well read the batter, Rubina. That is why she was the captain of Nepal national cricket team for so many years. Yes, straight to that position, and there is a protection. A good fielder, Apsari, is there and will chuck the ball. That will be just one and will conclude the 10th over. Bagmati are 35 for 3 and players will now have some drinks. That is the end of the drinks break. 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗃 will continue. Players had a drinks break, re-energized. Very hot and humid condition here at Bharatpur Chitwan. If you have just tuned in, you're watching the first semi-final match of first Inter-Province National Cricket Tournament. It is the first semi-final match between Kosi Province and Bagmati Province. Both teams were victorious in yesterday. No run there. 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗃 has played 17 balls now and is batting at 7 runs. Meanwhile, the new arrival Asmina Karmancharia has scored 4 from 9 balls. Oh, that was a good shot, but it's fielded there. Spot on field placement from skipper Rubina Chhetri. The batter is trying hard to find that gap. Plays a cut shot. Roma Thapa runs, covers a so much distance to collect that ball and does well enough to settle that for a couple of runs. 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗃 has been economical so far. It's just 7 runs conceded. This time sweeps it, not middled completely, but will get 1 run for that. Out appeal, and yes, the umpire is convinced. That's another wicket for 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗃. She is continuing that magic she left yesterday. Second wicket for her, and that is LBW. Once again, Asmina Karmancharia departs, is not happy, but will have to walk back. Departs for 4 runs from 10 balls. Second wicket for 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗃. And that is the end of the 11th over as well. Bagmati are 39 for 4. And Salina Silwal is the new batter in the middle. She's also a local lady, we can say, from Chitwan itself. 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗃 has got that and will just get 1. Salina Silwal will face the first ball in what we can say is her home ground. First ball against Rubina Chhetri. Oh, not a good connection, but there was a single. What was Salina doing there? Yashoda had an early call of a single, and Salina was not aware of that and turned down by her. This is what causes the confusion between the batters. Oh, this time a flighted delivery. We'll get a dot ball with that. Bagmati struggling to score, has already lost 4 wickets. Edged and looking for a run. This time turned down by Yashoda. Chance again, but no, says the non-striker batter. This time a good shot, and that will get her a first run. Yes, so that looks for a single, and Salina was not ready for that again. Yasoda is not happy. Salina not aware for the single there, and forced to run by Yasoda. Will get a single, and that will end the 12th over. Bagmati are struggling 42 for the loss of 4 wickets. 𝗪𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 𝗪𝗏𝗃𝗃 will continue and will bowl the last over of her spell. Comes across to play that sweep shot, will get one. Good work by the fielder. 𝗪𝗏𝗃 continuing to trouble the batters, and will continue doing so. There's 2 balls left in her spell, and has just conceded 9 runs. Oh, what a bowler she is. This time played a drive, and awkward bounce just before the fielder, and sent back by Salina. Not a good communication between these 2 pair. And there is the symbol of not a good communication, was a mix-up nearly. This is not going good for Bagmati and as well as Salina and Yashoda, and that concludes the spell of 𝗪𝗏𝗃𝗃. Concedes just 9 runs, picking up 2 wickets from her 4 overs spell, and after the 13 overs, Bagmati are 43 for 4. 𝗪𝗏𝗃𝗃 has done her job for the captain, and after the end of Alisha's spell, skipper Rubina Chhetri has handed the ball to another finger spinner, Apsari Begum. That was the trick in the yesterday's match, and she will continue to do so.
Yes, he will continue to do so, but Bagmati hasn't been able to get the runs that is needed. 43 runs only in 13 overs, 7 overs remaining now. Straight away with a single against Apsara Begum, who is coming to bowl the first over in this inning. She has been efficient yesterday as well. Well, Salina Silwal and 𝗕𝗓𝗏𝗍 still at the crease. It all depends how they play the shot. Swing and a miss there by Salina.
Salina chasing the delivery outside the off stump. Same again, beats everyone. Will have to wait the signal of umpire whether that was any bat or not. But we'll get a 4 runs. Yes, that was from the bat. A chance missing, we can say, from Kajal. Run down for a 4. Very needed, much needed boundary for Bagmati as well as Salina.
Boundaries is what Bagmati needs, and they have got one by Salina Silwal. She went for it again, and that will and might be running away for a boundary. Yes, back-to-back boundaries, and that gives Bagmati a 50 runs on the board as well. 52 for 4. That has been put towards the offside reason brilliantly by Salina Silwal.
And that was a good shot as well. The previous was edged down, and this time played towards the cover reason very sweetly by Salina Silwal, the local lady we were saying. And this time full toss in the same reason, but will be collected by the fielder and will just get one. This is a good over so far for Bagmati Province. 10 runs coming from it with a 1 ball steal to ball.
Same shot, this time towards the extra cover reason there, and a single to end. The good over for Bagmati. 14 gone, Bagmati 54 for 4.
𝗕𝗓𝗏𝗏 brings herself back into the attack, and 𝗕𝗓𝗏𝗏 welcomes her with this cut shot and will get 1 run.
It's important now. The batter is trying to get singles, going for the shot. It's really important to have the connections with the bat. We have seen most of the batters are failing to do so, not playing that shot with the power in the hand.
An attacking field set by skipper Rubin Asadou. There were 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle ring in offside, and she calls 𝗕𝗓𝗏𝗏 Begum inside the circle.
Well, power play or not, she's still playing that with the attacking field set, and that's what it has been.
And it has been working well also.
It's really good to see the tactical thing here. Oh, this was an easy delivery. She just guides that towards the leg side. Fielder is there, she'll collect it and they'll get 2 runs for it.
And it was a good shot as well from Salina. Now she looks a bit comfortable in the middle. In the first 5 or 10 balls, she was just confused and struggling in the middle, and now moves to 12 run from 16 balls after that couple of runs. And this time single as well. Screaming hard for that single. Yes! To make the communication well.
That's energy. She wants to get everything on the field with her voice, and that's really good to see.
Oh, chopped on. Chopped on. There is the wicket for skipper 𝗓𝗏𝗃𝗃. 𝗪𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗃 will have to depart after that sluggish knock. Was trying to cut the ball, just show the direction, but gets a bottom edge and crashes into the stumps. 𝗪𝗀𝗏𝗃 departs for 16 runs, playing 27 balls. Look at that. Just trying to cut the ball, but gets the bottom edge of the bat, and that meets the stumps, and Bagmati lose the 5th wicket for 58 runs after the end of 15 overs. Upsari Begum will continue and continue to build the pressure. 𝗣𝗎𝗃𝗃𝗏 is the new batter in for Bagmati. Sahi has the capability to bat. Was the part of Bagmati's under-19 team as well.
Salina Silwal, it all depends on her now. 58 for 5. They would definitely want to get closer to 90 run mark. Still possible from here, but it needs hitting, some good hitting here, and that's how you should do.
And 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗏, the Wonder Woman there, has dropped the catch, and that will run away for a boundary as well. 𝗟𝗏𝗃 was good at bowling, but a clumsy work from her at the field this time. And that is a much needed boundary for Salina Silwal. Another boundary. She's doing well so far. After that nervous start, we'll get another single and brings 𝗣𝗎𝗃𝗃𝗏 to the strike.
So Salina Silwal, as long as she is in the crease, Bagmati will definitely get the runs. 𝗓𝗏𝗃𝗃 will have to think here to get her out. That will leave Kosi in really good position. Salina Silwal meanwhile is able to play all the balls. It's a wide call from the umpire. It was a fraction wide towards the offside. 𝗣𝗎𝗃𝗃𝗏, she has only faced a ball. This time she went for it, finds the fielder straight to mid wicket. Both these batters are looking for space and opportunity to get the runs. One more ball remaining before the last 4 overs. They will get the runs here. They will get 2. And that will end the over as well. After 16, Bagmati Province 66 for 5.
After all those spin overs, now the medium pacer has been introduced, and it's 𝗕𝗓𝗡𝗑 who will bowl against Salina Silva. The problem for Bagmati has been they don't have any left-handed batter in their squad. We saw in the previous match when Bindu Rawal and the other right-handed batters were batting, it caused a lot of trouble to the Madhes bowlers, leading them to bowl so many wides and not many extras in this inning. Just 2 wides and 1 leg by. So disciplined bowling from Kosi province. That is why Bagmati are struggling to score.
Kosi has really been good with the field as well as with the ball. They have got decent finger spinner, right arm batsman 𝗕𝗓𝗡𝗑. Get the runs, 1 more runs added. Bagmati now slowly, courtesy of Salina, is getting the group, scoring runs, keeping the scoreboard ticking, keeping the scorers busy.
Now Bagmati batters really needs to go for it. Yrshi Pandey, the hard-hitting batter, is yet to come. She's waiting for her turn at the dugout. 𝗵𝗔𝘁𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗶 and Salina Silva fighting in the middle.
Good sound of the wheeler, powerfully hidden as well, but we haven't seen any shot that has gone with the distance. There has to be few blows here, few good overs, 1 or 2, then Bagmati will be into the game with an upper hand. Mind you, we also do have a decent batting lineup. It's really important to see the last 3 overs.
Oh, this time a full toss, and will that beat the fielder? No, that is a very good work by 𝗪𝗓𝗓𝗍𝒑 Begum there, but we'll get 2 runs there. That was a tough stop from 𝗪𝗓𝗓𝗍𝒑 Begum there at wide mid-off region. Gets a high 5 from Roma Thapa for her good work. Bowlers will be very happy with this sort of fielding by the teammates.
Missed this again, 𝗵𝗔𝘁𝗃𝗏. It has been a good over in terms of Kosi. They have only conceded 3 runs. And this is the 17th over of this inning. 3 more overs left after this. 69 runs on the board. What do you reckon can be the score, a good score, a defendable score in this pitch today?
With the way they are batting, they'll be looking at 90 runs or so, but it will be difficult to reach there as well with this sort of batting.
Well, that will end the over number 17. Bagmati 69 for 5.
And in comes Sangeeta Rai to bowl the 18th over. The introduction of Sangeeta in the 18 overs means Sabnam Rai and 𝗕𝗓𝗡𝗑𝗏 will probably be bowling the last 2 overs. Salina has already played 24 balls and we are at the death part of the innings. Tries to cut that again, not easy. 3 consecutive dot balls. Pressure building. Need to play the big shots. That was flighted delivery, and we'll get a run for that.
Got the runs after 3 dot balls. Good over by Sangeeta Rai so far. 2 more balls remaining in the 18 over of this inning. They'll get a single here. Good fielding, really good fielding by the captain. Saving a boundary is as important as dot ball. They have 12 more balls after this ball. Kosi province. Same shot. This will not get anything out of it. So 18 overs done here. Bagmati province 71 for 5.
Hemawati Roy will bowl the penultimate over. Means Sabnam Rai will be bowling the last over of the match. And wide to start with. We have seen few wides, only few wides in this inning. Has been a disciplined bowling performance from Kosi province so far. Saw so many wides in the previous game.
Two overs remaining for Bagmati province to get the runs here. They have 5 wickets. 𝗵𝗓𝗍 is on strike. She'll go for the shot. She misses this time.
And that has been the problem. Swinging wildly. No better control there from 𝗵𝗓𝗍. This time cuts it. There is a fielder. There was a fielder, but a fumble from her and will be a boundary. 𝗵𝗓𝗍 gets a boundary.
Much needed boundary for 𝗵𝗓𝗍 and Bagmati. The runs are now 76.
An instant change in the fielding. The fielder has been removed from that position.
Well, that's what we have seen from the captain. She has been really proactive whole inning with her field placement.
Definitely mirrors, and meanwhile the ball will go to the same area. And 𝗵𝗓𝗍 will get 1 run for that shot. Bagmati are now 77 for 5. Still 3 balls to go in this over.
3 more balls after this and a full over. How much runs can they get? We have to see. The tight bowling of Kosi has been impressive. There she goes. She managed to get the connections with the bat. There's a fielder, Apsara Begum. Only a single run.
That was a good shot. And as we said, the field placement has been spot on by skipper Rubina Chhetri. That is her experience. I said the experience and good fielders in the busy area.
Well, experience counts in those situations, in crunch situation of the game. She managed to get the bat again. Not enough power in it to get past the bowler. Well, we haven't seen any of such big hitting with powerful hand in this tournament so far. There has been few shots attempted, but it hasn't really gone on to make the desired result for the batters.
Just 5 boundaries in this inning, and 3 of those are scored by Salina Silva. And meanwhile, 𝗵𝗓𝗍 went for that shot pretty hard. but we'll get just one. Roma Thapa is there to collect the ball, and that concludes the penultimate over. Bagmati has 79 for 5 after the end of 19 overs. The bowling chart, almost everyone has taken a wicket. 𝗕𝗓𝗏𝗍𝗓 Begum and Hemawati Roy are the wicketless bowlers, bowling 2 overs each. Elisa Kharia, Sangeeta Rai and Rubina Setri, all 3 spinners, has completed their quota. And the last over will be bowled by Sabnam Rai.
Last over, really important for Bagmati province to get at least 14 to 15 runs here. Try to get boundaries as much as possible. Good to see 𝗵𝗔𝗃𝗃 is on strike. She'll go for the ball definitely. No signal from the umpire. Oh, overthrow there, maybe not. She decided not to. First over, first ball, and this is the last over. 5 more deliveries to get few boundaries here.
How much they can collect in this over can change the circumstances of the match, but it will not be easy to score against someone like Sabnam Rai.
A direct hit could have been a problem, but she is there. Well, 80 runs on the board, 4 more balls left. This still is a subpar total. It's defendable, yes, but by the standard of the batting line of Kosi province, it's still just below average here.
This time Salina comes, takes a couple of steps. 𝗵𝗔𝗃 wants a couple of runs, but it will have to come back and settle down for just 1 run. Not easy to score against someone like Sabnam Rai, who has played this game for so many years now. This time a bit wide, out of the reach of 𝗵𝗔𝗃𝗃. Will not get any run for that. Just 2 balls remaining now in the inning, and only 2 runs has come so far.
Well, the tactics has been spot on as well. We have seen 𝗵𝗔𝗃𝗃 not managing to get the footwork, so she's bowling a fraction wide delivery, and only the swing of the bat of 𝗵𝗔𝗃𝗃 can make any runs here. She has not been able to really work on the foot movement, which is really needed in this last ball. Few death balls here, same, and the result is similar. Dot ball again.
He has tried to cut that ball so hard. I don't know why is she trying to cut so hard. Just make the connection, that will give you some runs as well. A single ball remaining in this inning, and 𝗵𝗔𝗃𝗃 will be facing that particular ball.
Last ball of the inning, and this time she manages to get a perfect connections.
But there is a fielder. Good slash.
Only a single run taken, Sandeep, and that will be 82 runs. Will this enough for the semi-final against Kosi province?
Kosi is a batting heavy side, as we talked. The top 4 batter, all member of the national side. This was a below average batting by Bagmati province, we can say. Elisa Gurung started off with 10 runs. Kanchan Shrestha was the first batter to be dismissed, scoring 3 runs. Yashoda Vishti couldn't do any special, scored 16 runs from 27 balls. Soni Pakrin 10 runs with a boundary. Asmina Karmacharya promoted herself and was dismissed for 4 runs. Salina Silwal, the top scorer, scored 22 runs with the help of 3 boundaries. 𝗵𝗔𝗃𝗃 remained unbeaten for 13 runs. And the talking point here is just 4 extra runs there by the Kosi batters.
Well, the partnership, you can see the last wicket partnership was the Change of the moment here for Bagmati province. Salina Silver and 𝗣𝗍𝒽 side. 24 balls, partnership of 30 ball, and right at the top of the order, 𝗕𝗓𝗃𝗃 Gurung and Kanchan Shrestha with 14 of 24, and Soni Pakrin and 𝗕𝗓𝗃𝗃 trying to consolidate the inning for the third wicket partnership of 17 of 29, and Salina was again had a good partnership with 𝗕𝗓𝗃𝗃, 19 runs of 24, which helped Bagmati to post a total of 82 runs, losing 5 wickets.
And there is the bowling card. Apart from Afsari Begum and Hemawati Roy, who bowled 2 overseas, everyone got the wicket. Sobnam Rai 15 for 1, Rubina Setri 16 for 1, Sangeeta Rai 11 for 1, and Alisa Kharia the magician 4 overs 9 for 2 wickets, the economy of 2.25. Afsari Begum was a bit expensive there, 19 runs conceded from 2 overs. Hemawati Roy did okay, conceding 11 runs from her 2 over. So Kosi will need 83 runs to book a spot in the final, and we will come shortly with the second innings. Till then, enjoy the highlights of the first inning. Welcome back to the second innings of the match. Bagmati province are in the field, hoping to restrict Kosi province less than 82 runs. Meanwhile, the Kosi openers skipper 𝗬𝗓𝗂𝗍𝗔 and coach 𝗕𝗔𝗚𝗠𝗏 will try to give their team a better start and chase that 83 runs as quick as possible. So the first over will be bowled by Asmina Karmacharya against 𝗬𝗓𝗂𝗍𝗔, and that will be the captain's battle for the second time in the first inning. 𝗬𝗓𝗂𝗍𝗔 was bowling against Asmina Karmacharya, and it is Asmina Karmacharya bowling against 𝗬𝗓𝗂𝗍𝗔 this time, and straight away a single to start with. 𝗬𝗓𝗂𝗍𝗔 loves to things going, scored a quick 37 runs against Karnali yesterday. Asmina Karmacharya has a huge role to do in this inning. We'll look for an early wicket. 𝗕𝗔𝗚𝗠𝗏 is another experienced campaigner. And she will start the inning with a boundary. Played with the field, got that gap, and hit that towards the cover region for a boundary. First ball boundary for Kajal. Skipper 𝗬𝗓𝗂𝗍𝗔 is happy to see her batter scoring a boundary in the very first over. A hint of a swing, a little bit of swing there, but played with that swing 𝗕𝗔𝗚𝗏. This time another swinging in delivery, played well by Kajal. Looks very calm and composed in the middle. Interesting to see how Asmina will rotate her bowlers, with Sanskriti Funyal not playing today. Asmina is a very good medium pace bowler, has a 5-wicket haul to her name, playing for Nepal, and that too against UAE. We'll have to repeat something like that in this match to take her team ahead in the tournament. The winner of this match will book a spot in the final. That is a full toss, and good work there by the fielder, and they'll settle down for one. That will conclude the first over. Kosi score 6 from the first. An interesting call there. Spinner straight away from Asmina Karmacharya. Khushi Dangol, the leg spinner, has been introduced. Asmina hands the ball to Khushi in search of wickets. There's a deep extra cover in place for 𝗕𝗔𝗚𝗃𝗃, likes to go up and over. Starts with a wide, and they'll take another extra run. Bagmati will have to control this sort of mistakes. Can't afford to do this sort of activities, as they're defending a very low total against a batting heavy Kosi side. This time a full toss, and will go towards the boundary. 𝗬𝗓𝘃𝗃 made it look so easy. That was into her pads and just clips that towards the mid-wicket region for a 4 runs. Made that look so easy. Look at that. Was a low full toss. Beats the fielder and runs away for a boundary. First boundary for skipper 𝗬𝗓𝘃𝗃. Kosi looks in a hurry. 12 runs scored already. This time a good shot, but there is a fielder. 𝗕𝗓𝗏𝗏 will collect the ball. No run. No hint of a turn there. Kosi is struggling to find a good turn here. The leggy has already played for Nepal. This time plays a cut shot, a bit of mix-up. Will not cause any trouble. Tries to cut that again, but this time missed. Good ball to end the over. After 2 overs, Kosi at 12 without losing any wicket. Asmina will continue. Will bowl herself in search of a wicket. They desperately need one. Good piece of fielding there by Kosi Dongul. That is wide down the leg side and will get extra run for that. Keeper 𝗕𝗔𝗃𝗃𝗏 was unable to hold on to that. And that will conclude the third over. Just 3 runs coming from it. Kosi has 16 for nil after the end of 3 overs. A bit of medical treatment needed there. Medical team has been busy today. Kosi Dangol will continue. Now all of a sudden Kosi are going slow and steady. They know if they can play a basic cricket, they will reach to that target. This was a good turn there. Half of appeal from all the fielder except keeper and bowler. Kaza likes to go aerial and is capable of that as well. This time just opens the surface of bat and will run for a single. Bagmati should be very clinical if they want to restrict them under what they scored in the first inning. This time 𝗜𝗓𝘳𝗃 comes a bit ahead and tries to play that big shot, but was forced to just defend that ball, and that concludes the 4th over. Kosi are 18 without losing any wicket. There is the change in the bowling after 2 overs each from skipper Smina Karmachari and Kosi Dangol. 𝗣𝗑𝘁𝗃𝗶𝗃, the right arm medium pacer, has been introduced to bowl the 5th over, and 𝗕𝗔𝗚𝗏𝗃 will play the first ball of her spell. Starts well. Thought that was a wide. Maybe could have clipped the trouser of 𝗕𝗔𝗚𝗏𝗃.
The start that they have got is really crucial here. 18 runs on the board, 65 more required. Good start, I must say.
Indeed.
And both these batters are experienced as well. They had won by 10 wickets yesterday, bowling out Karnali for 54 runs.
Nothing to hurry here, not a big target. Basic cricket shots will get them there.
There will be runs against 𝗣𝗑𝘁𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗏. 𝗕𝗔𝗚𝗏𝗃 playing towards the off reason. That brings 𝗬𝗏𝗔𝗃𝗃 to the crease. She is the target girl for Bagmati province. 𝗬𝗏𝗔𝗃𝗃 has lots of experience on her back. She has soldiered the responsibilities of Nepal for over a long period of time. Coming down the pitch, she wanted to get over the bowler. Just could not get the timing correct there. Aggressive way of playing can be seen. They still have 2 more power play overs remaining. They would like to capitalize as much as possible.
𝗬𝗏𝗔𝗃𝗃 scored a quick 37 runs against Karnali yesterday. That was a full toss and gets away with that. 𝗣𝗑𝘁𝗃𝗃.
Good sound of the wheeler as well. Rubina, she is the star player of Kosi province. Came down the pitch, played towards the onside, will get a single. Good cricket. The runs is coming, no need to worry about it. They have enough time, just need these partnership to keep building up the momentum.
This sort of cricket is what they need. Nothing more here. 5 overs. Will be completed after this ball. There's a misfield. Is that a boundary? We'll need to check. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal.
Definitely some part of her body towards the boundary rope as well. But I guess that would not be a boundary. The umpire has decided. So that will end the over number 5. Kosi 22 for none.
Parkrin will bowl now. And 𝗬𝗏𝗔𝗃𝗃 welcomes her with a cover drive and will get 1 for that. Soni Parkrin was the captain of Bagmati under-19 team during the Sushil Koirala Memorial under-19 cricket tournament in Kualpur.
This was the earlier ball. Oh, that could have been a boundary there. Her left.
That was a close call, we must say.
That was score close and yet clear.
missed.
It's a full swing of the arm there by 𝗂𝗏𝗄𝗏.
And the previous ball was given as a no ball, and this was a free hit. That is why 𝗂𝗏𝗄𝗏 was swinging so wildly. I was thinking, why is 𝗂𝗏 having a wild swing? Respects a good ball, and that is 1 run stolen there by 𝗂𝗏𝗄𝗏. Good call from the batter and well supported by the non-striker batter there.
Good understanding between the batters as well. Both of these has played with each other for so long period of time, and that's what it is seen in the cricket field as well. The understanding, the call, the everything has been spot on. You can see in the replay here. Straight to the bowler. Sony Parkin bowling consistently towards the stump.
First dot ball of the over. And this was the previous ball that misfield one.
Yep.
Oh.
Her left arm has already touched the ropes, so while in position of the ball, that's 4 runs to be honest.
Have been a boundary. This time cuts hard, but there's a protection. Will not be able to do anything. Yasu Pandey there, and that will be a boundary for 𝗂𝗏𝗄𝗏.
It was cut hard for a boundary. 𝗂𝗏𝗄𝗏. No chance whatsoever for the fielder to stop the ball. It was an easy fielding, but she somehow misfields there, which results a boundary for 𝗂𝗏𝗄𝗏 and Kosi province. The required run rate is 3.14 now, 53 in 85. This was the exact target in yesterday's match against Karnali.
Look at that, good cut shot, and adds 1 protection in the leg side after that cut shot. Follows the boundary with a wide ball. Sony Parkin, 8 run. 1 ball still to bowl. Look at that, way wide. Give a license to play a cut shot, and clumsy work there by the fielder. Respects the good ball, and that ends the power play. Kosi are 31-0 after the end of 6 overs. Krishma Gurung has been introduced right after the power play. Used to bowl during the power play overs. It has been introduced right after the power play. Will be bowling against 𝗂𝗏𝗄𝗏, who scored 1 boundary in the previous over. Oh, Krishma starts with a wide. Thankfully, there is a deep fine leg fielder who comes and collects the ball.
Yasu Pandey is the fielder there, who is standing at fine leg position to protect. 𝗕𝗔𝗚𝗠𝗔𝗧𝗜 meanwhile is on strike. 50 runs more required. She mistimed her run up there, Krishma Gurung. 33 for Nola. So far looking really good for Kosi province, on verge of winning this match to reach the final of inter-province national games women's cricket tournament.
The current run rate is 5.35 and 3.61 per over will get them to a target.
Drifting down the leg side will be wide as well. Extras will hurt Bagmati province, especially given it's only 49 runs more that they need to defend. They haven't picked up a wicket at all. Both these batters are experienced, playing so good, played all the 6 power play overs, scoring 34 runs, just under 6. And Bagmati province will now feel more pressure if they have to win this game. Krishma Gurung now straight down the ground. They will pick up a single. Good start of the middle overs against Krishma Gurung, getting few wides and a single. Still 4 more deliveries left in this over. 35 runs on the board. Both these batters have almost faced more than 17 deliveries, with 𝗕𝗔𝗚𝗠𝗔𝗧𝗜 facing 22.
The inning has slowed down apart from the boundary in the previous over. This time Krishma targets this stump and Rubina comfortably defends that. He will not get any run for that.
Well, they definitely don't need to hurry here. They have just 48 runs more required. Only 6.3 overs has been bowled in this inning. They haven't lost a wicket. Coming down the pitch, could not get the connection that she wanted to.
Krishma Gurung. Oh, that was a poor delivery from Krishma Gurung and gets away with it somehow. Rubina tries to smack that down the leg side. 𝗕𝗔𝗚𝗠𝗔𝗧𝗑 quickly comes and has a talk with her skipper. Last ball of Krishma's first over. Loud appeal was there, and he is, and has been given wide lately. Took a time there. Ravindra Gupta, the umpire, was a loud appeal. Took a time and gave a wide at the very last moment. This time high in the air. Just bounces ahead of the fielder. I think Yasoda missed there. And will just get one. Krishma Gurung over comes to an end. 6 runs conceded there. And will be interesting to see the replay. was high in the air for a long time, just ahead of that fielder. Yes, so the beast was there, and that concludes the 7th over. Kosi are 37 for 0. Puja South has been introduced, the medium pacer.
Well, they are slowly feeling comfortable here at the crease, both of this batter. 38 runs on the board, 45 more runs required in 77 balls. Both of these batters will look to get this target. Surprising to see that Kosi province hasn't lost a wicket in this tournament. This is
yesterday
the second game.
They completed the match right in the 7.1 overs against Karnali, chasing the target of 55, I think 54, 55 odd runs, and wide from Puja South as well. The extras are hurting Bagmati. And slice and dropped it by Krisma Gurung there. Was straight to the hands of Krisma.
That was a regulation catch. You can see in the replay, it was hit straight into her. She could have grabbed that easily, fumbles off her hand and just could not get it in the second effort. Yep,
A very
a good opportunity missed, really good opportunity.
exactly, Neeraj. Catches win you matches, and you can't drop a catch like that when you are defending the target of 80 odd runs. This time plays it towards a long off region. Kosi Dangal is there to collect the ball. Will be settled for just one. This time wide again. Rubina was about to come down the track. Bowler saw that and changed their mind. It was just a wide ball. We'll have to reload that. This time high in the air again. Yasu Pandey there. Oh, misjudged it completely. The effect of sun, and that goes for the boundary. Another chance missed.
That could have been the opportunity. She was so close to it. She saw the ball, just could not get to the side of the ball and just drops her hit, and that will go for a boundary.
Another chance missed by the Bagmati fielders. It was Krisma Gurung in the previous occasion, and this time Yasu Pandey. Oh, this time full toss and missed it completely. Rubina Sethu is not happy with herself.
Yeah, with the quite few short selections, she has been disappointed with herself. Few of the time we can see the angst in her face, the way she is batting, the body language, and that will end the over number 8 as well. Kosi Province 45 for none.
𝗓𝗏𝗃 will continue, and there's a change of field, slightly change in the field here. There's a deep fine leg. 𝗓𝗏𝗃 who dropped the catch at extra cover is now feeling at fine leg region. Oh, that's slapped away towards a deep mid-wicket region for a 4 runs. 𝗕𝗔𝗚𝗠𝗃𝗏 says, last time you dropped my catch, take one more boundary for you. Is known for a sweep shot. 𝗓𝗏 herself dropped the catch of 𝗕𝗏𝗃, and it starts the over with a boundary against herself. 𝗕𝗏𝗃 looks in some discomfort. We're ready to continue after a slight delay. It's time cut away. There's a fielder there. Have to settle for just one.
50 runs on the board for Kosi province now. The series is looking comfortable. They haven't lost a wicket. Both these batters are playing shot quite easily as well. What will Asmina Karmachari is thinking? Who is going to bring her? 𝗓𝗏𝗃. Straight away, good looking shot, ready for the poster there. Ravina Chhetri. Half play as well, attempting a beautiful cover drive. When he is hitting the ball, he's oozing with the confidence. She is a class act no matter what. She has been the class act for Nepal for a long period of time. Coming down the pitch, this time she manages just to not go for the hit, and wide delivery as well. Umpire Ravindra Kumar Gupta. 32 more runs required. 6 is the run rate for Kosi province. They are cruising past the total. haven't lost a wicket so far in this tournament. Will they get another 10 wicket victory here? That will make them reach in the grand finale. Another wide ball back to back.
Pressure building here for the Bagmati bowlers.
Well, the pressure has been on the bowler. She is trying to vary her length. The earlier wide ball was towards the offside, and this time she changed the line and ball towards the leg stump, which is why she got another wide as well. So where she is coming to ball here?
Will be a dot ball. �爾𝗪𝗀, the captain there, and thinking what next to do to pick up a wicket. This time a full toss. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal, and has been given as wide. So many extras in this over. This time flicks it from the back foot, and that is another misfield there. Yes, at the best. You can't do that in this sort of situation. Kosi cruising towards the victory. Look at that. Was a good shot. Stayed in the feet. Played a flick shot straight to the hand. A basic fielding. Still Yashoda Best manages to let that away. This time another full toss high in the air. 𝗂𝗓𝗏 underneath it and takes a good catch. A first wicket has fallen. The first wicket of the tournament fallen for Kosi Province. Yesterday they registered a 10 wicket victory. 𝗓𝗏 was unable to connect anything today and will have to walk back, missing out to dispatch that full toss. Look at that. Full toss tries to pull that over the deep mid-wicket region, high in the air, and a good catch from 𝗂𝗓𝗏 there. Wicket for Krishma Gurung. First wicket falls. 𝗓𝗏 walks back for 19 runs. 3 boundaries is scored in that 28 ball knock.
Finally, the first wicket has fallen for Kosi Province in this tournament, and that's the wicket of prized wicket of Captain 𝗓𝗏. 57 for 1 Kosi after 9 overs.
Kosi Dungul is back into the attack in search of wickets. Spinner is brought back. Kazal Shrestha will face, and 𝗪𝗩𝗍 Begum is the new batter in the middle. Just 2.40 per over is required to get to that target. Drives it and will get a first run of 𝗪𝗓𝗍𝒻. Bagmati will go and think a lot of this match, how many extras they conceded. The Cats, they dropped.
Shot there.
Max this. Yes, Upande tries to stop that ball but is unable to do so. There has been a busy area, especially when 𝗕𝗔𝗚𝗏𝗃 is batting. Another misfield, and will get a boundary for 𝗕𝗔𝗚𝗏𝗃. Look at that, try to stop with her leg. A bit of footwork there. Just 20 runs away now, Kosi.
Really good batting by 𝗕𝗔𝗚𝗏𝗃, who is already scored 26 runs. We can see in the kind of shot that she's played with the placement and everything, the power in it. It has been good to us. She's settled as well now. Only 20 more runs. This is the last ball. She wants to get a single, and that will end the over number 10 and will be a short drinks break. They are still looking to run with that overthrow, but that will be fine, and that will end the over number 10 as well. There will be short drinks break. We'll back shortly, but So we are back after the drinks break with Kosi 63 for 1. Bagmati batting first has posted 82 runs on the board, giving a target of 83. Exactly 20 runs needed now. 10 more overs to go. 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗃𝗏 and 𝗪𝗓𝗓 who came at the crease after the loss of captain Rubina Chhetri. Here she comes and straight away she'll go for the runs. A single to start off the 11th over. You can see few of the spectators running down as the big occasion as well. It's the opening ceremony here at the main Gautam Buddha International Cricket Stadium, and Honorable Prime Minister Pushpakamala Dahal Prachanda will inaugurate the inter-province national games, which is going to be held here at Gautam Buddha International Cricket Stadium, both of the grounds. The main ground will not host any games, but the opening ceremony will be there. Wide, another runs added to the total, 18 more runs required. And talking about the national sports, is the first ever inter-province national sports that has been initiated here by the National Sports Council, Hetauda. Really good to see the sports has been prioritized by the local bodies. Shot, this is a really good shot by Kajol. That will only be a single for her, but that was a really good shot. Slowly she is opening her arms, trying to see the ball and go for it, giving herself some space. It's really good to see Kajol Shrestha bat as well. She has already scored 27 runs facing 33 balls. Asmina Karmacharya, the captain.
Asmina brought herself back into the attack in search of her wickets, and her teammates are not helping her with those clumsy piece of fieldings.
Today is Saturday, and you can already see in the outskirts of the ground few of the spectators who are waiting for that opening ceremony, as well as watching the game between Kosi and Bagmati. Bagmati is definitely their home team.
Will be another run in account of Kajol Shrestha moves to 28 runs from 34 balls. Kosi are the 16 away from securing the place in the final.
Kosi has outplayed Bagmati in all departments today, be it batting, bowling or fielding. Bagmati had missed too many chances in the first inning. Quick run taken again. Good cricket. Will there be buzzers? Yes. Another overthrow added to the total. Kosi province now all over Bagmati province here at Gautam Buddha International Cricket Stadium. 15 more runs required to win this match and qualify for the final of Inter-Province National Sports 2080 here at Gautam Buddha International Cricket Stadium. The last ball of the 11th over from the captain of Bagmati, Asmina Karmacharya. Kosi province cruising to the total here. Here she comes and full toss. She just managed to get a bat on it. She was trying to go for the shot, but at the last moment she decided not to, and that will end the good 11 overs of the second inning. Kosi 71 for 1.
Kosi Dangal will bowl her last over of this spell. Has bowled 3 so far and conceded 14 runs. There is the camera person there. Good work from him so far in the tournament. 𝗂𝘁𝗃𝗃𝗏. That has been cut away. There's a fielder there, and we'll have to settle down for just one. Just 10 runs away from the victory, Kosi Provincials. Opens the face of the bat and runs for a single.
Easy single there. Really easy single. Bagmati hasn't been able to apply any pressure to the batter despite picking up the wicket of Rubina Chhetri. They would have wanted to get few more, add that bit of pressure against the batter, but they have been unable to do so, which is why Kosi Province is now feeling comfortable to play any kind of shot, especially Kajol Shrestha. She has been the mainstay and she will definitely get her team, Kosi Province, to the final with this brilliant knock of 28 in 35 balls, 29 to be precise.
4 boundaries in that inning, and that is gone. 𝗂𝘗𝗃𝗃𝗏 will have to depart. 𝗂𝘁𝗃𝗃𝗏, the spin of 𝗂𝘁𝗃𝗃𝗏 has yielded a second wicket for Bagmati, but that is too late.
She really wanted to play it late and give that extra edge into her bat, straight to the stumps.
That was googly from the leggy there. 𝗂𝘗𝗃𝗃𝗏 departs for a run, a ball 9, and Kosi Province are 75 for 2. Roma Thapa is the new batter in the middle. Has a good experience of playing for Nepal national cricket team and is the regular member of Armed Police Force Club as well. And that concludes the 12th over. Kosi are 75 for 2, requiring just 8 runs. Asmina Karmacharya will continue herself, has conceded 18 runs from her 3 overs. Just 8 runs required for Kosi Province.
She was the main wicket taker for Bagmati Province in the last game, picking up 3 wickets, conceding 20 runs in a 3 overs in a win against Gandaki. But this time her team haven't really been up to that mark against Kosi Province. Kosi Province has had no difficulties whatsoever in chasing a target. They have just lost the second wicket. Only 2 wickets has fallen, but it will not concern them right at the moment. They only have 6 more runs to win this match. Really close here.
Definitely just 8 shy from the total. Kosi 75 for 2 at this stage. I don't know. Okay. This time got away and will be collected by the fielder. another single. Time plays late and will run for 1. The required run is decreasing. It comes to just 6, 1 hit away. Kosi Province to book his spot in the final. Will play against the winner of Sudu-Pasim and Lumbini. Oh, that was an awkward bounce hitting the face of the fielder there. The batters will collect 1 run right in the face. Not a good sign there for the fielder. Was an awkward bounce. Calls for a medical team. The batter go and check on the fielder there. It was Krisma Gurung, I reckon. Medical team has something to do there. We can see in the replay. Kezal Shrestha plays a cut shot there. And look at that awkward bounce just ahead of her. Right in her face. That hurts. Krisma Gurung, yes. And will walk off the field with the medical team. Was right in her face, not a good sign. It was hit in the eye, it seems. That is why it has troubled her a lot. And she is walking off the field, and Sanskriti Funyal, the 12th man, will replace her in the field.
Well, she has hurt her eyes in the process, so she is off the field. Unfortunately, not a good sign in the cricket field when ball hits any part of your body. Injury concern will be key as well. I hope she will be fine.
And meanwhile, Sony Pakrin is back into the attack. Just 5 runs required from 7 overs. We'll have to do something very spectacular to turn this match around. Starts with a single. Kezal moves to 32 runs. Has been a composed inning from her. Not trying to do any special. Just smashing the ball outside of her reach. Was dropped once by Krisma.
Four more runs required now. This is the 14th over running. Sony Pakrin is coming to bowl a second over. Has conceded already 9 runs in bowling figure. 𝗏𝗓𝗑𝗏, the new batter, who is batting along with 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, who has been there. Shot there, they will get runs. Only a single this time. Good fielding effort there at the cover point.
The ball outside the off stump. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 was trying to smack that. Now an attacking field has been set. Almost every fielder inside the circle to protect the single. So 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 will be looking to go aerial now and finish the match in his style. Tries to do so, but 𝗕𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗏 is there to stop the ball. Just 2 runs away from the victory. Nicely played. Rotates the strike. And the scores are level after the end of 14 overs. Kosi are 82 for the loss of 2 wickets. Puja South will bowl the 15th over. The scores are level already. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 will play. Just 1 away from the victory.
1 more runs. Scores are tied now. 14.1 overs bowled. Kosi 82 for 2. 1 more runs to reach them into the final of this Inter-Province National Sports 2080. We have an opening ceremony right at the other ground, the main stadium, Gautam Buddha International Cricket Stadium. There she goes for the big shot, and she gets the boundary for it. A match-winning score there by 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Everyone is happy. All her teammates are clapping as they have reached the first ever final of Inter-Province National Sports 2080.
Good shot from Roma to finish things in style. Look at that, slaps it over the mid-wicket region there, and that is the victory for Kosi Province. They have emerged victorious by 8 wickets against Bagmati Province, and will now play in the final of first ever Inter-Province National Cricket Tournament. Will have to wait for their opposition, who will be. It will be either Lumbini or Sudur Pasim, and we can see that batting scorecard finished this target in 14.2 overs. Rubina Chetri, the skipper, started calmly with 28 ball 19 runs. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, the opener, another opener, remained unbeaten for 33 runs with the help of 4 boundaries. Afsari Begum was bowled out by the googly of Khushi Dangol, while 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 remained unbeaten for 7 runs as well. And extra is the part to talk as well. 18 extras conceded by Bagmati Province. The team management will not be happy to concede so many extras here. Sabnam Rai, Hemawati Roy, Tika Sa, Prinsa Ranamaga, Sangeeta Rai, Elisa Kharia and Namita Shrestha didn't got the opportunity to bat, and they will be happy with the performance of their team as well.
So the main bowling card for Kosi Province in the semi-final here. Pick of the wicket being 𝗟𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗏 once again. Picked up 2 wickets, conceded only 9 runs with 16 dot balls in 24 in the 4 overs that she bowled. Another wicket takeover, Sabnam Rai, Rubina Chetri and Sangeeta Rai picked up a wicket of Sabnam Rai. conceded 15 runs in a 4, picking up a wicket. Similarly, 𝗓𝗏𝗃𝗃 picked up a single wicket. And there he goes, the match summary. Bagmati batting first, scored 82 for 5 in 20 overs, courtesy of the good scores by Salina Silwal, 22 of 30, 𝗕𝗓𝗏𝗃 16 of 27, and 𝗵𝗓𝗃𝗃 13 of 17. The pick of the bowler being 𝗕𝗓𝗃𝗃 2 for 9 in 4 overs. Sobnam Rai and 𝗓𝗏𝗃𝗃 picked up a wicket, conceding 15 and 16 runs respectively. In reply, Kosi chased the targeted 14.2, scoring 82 for the loss of only 2 wickets. Star show of the game, Kajol Shrestha scoring 33 runs out of 42 was the mainstay for this Kosi chase in the semi-final. Another good contribution by 𝗓𝗏𝗃𝗃 with 19 of 28. Khushi Dangal was pick of the bowler for Bagmati with 1 for 18. Similarly, Krishna Gurung picked up a same figure, 1 for 18 in a 2 overs, and that's how Kosi province has won this game by 8 wickets and reached the final of Inter-Province Nationals Games Women's Cricket Tournament.
And we will be back shortly with the postman's presentation. Till then, enjoy the highlights of this match. Welcome to the post-match presentation between the match of Kosi Province and Bagmati Province. प्रतियोगिताको पहिलो सेमिफाइनल खेलमा बागमतीलाई 8 विकेटले पराजित गर्दै कोसीले फाइनलमा आफ्नो स्थान सुरक्षित गरिसकेको छ। टस जितेर पहिलो ब्याटिङ गरेको बागमतीले नियमित 20 ओभरमा मात्र 82 रनको आँकडा तयार गरेको थियो भने कोसीले त्यस लक्ष्यलाई मात्र 14.2 ओभरमा नै पुरा गरेको थियो। र पोस्ट म्याच प्रेजेन्टेसनमा खेलको प्लेयर अफ द म्याच अवार्ड प्रदान गर्नको लागि मसँग पूर्व अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय खेलाडी तथा यस कार्यक्रमका सहसंयोजक किसान सिंह बानियाज्यूलाई म यहाँ निमन्त्रणा गर्न चाहन्छु। र आजको खेलको प्लेयर अफ द म्याच घोषित हुनुभएको छ 33 रनको नट आउट पारी खेल्नुभएका कोसीकी काजल श्रेष्ठ। काजललाई अवार्ड प्रदान गरिदिनु हुनमा हार्दिक अनुरोध गर्दछु। थ्याङ्क यू सर। काजलसँग थोरै म कुराकानी गर्न चाहन्छु। जम्मा 83 रन्सको टार्गेट थियो काजल, 33 रनको नट आउट इनिङ खेल्नु भएको छ, कस्तो लागिरहेको छ?
राम्रो लागिरहेको छ। अब त्यति इजी त थिएन, तर अगाडिदेखि नै सिंगल डबल लग्दाखेरि चाहिँ झन् सजिलो भयो।
रुबिना पनि थोरै स्ट्रगल गरिरहनु भएको थियो, आफै खुसी हुनुहुन्न थियो, बेला बेला तपाईँले गएर कुराकानी गरिरहनु भएको थियो। के थियो, ब्याटिङ टफ थियो यो पिचमा?
त्यस्तो टफ त होइन, इजी नै थियो, त्यस्तो साह्रो टफ होइन। हामी जे होस् कुराकानी चाहिँ त्यही सिंगल डबल गर्ने भनेर थियो, किनभने 83 को टार्गेट त सिंगल डबलले नै पुरा गर्ने, लुज बललाई हान्ने भनेरै उयो।
फाइनलमा स्थान सुरक्षित गरिसक्नु भएछ, या लुम्बिनी या सुदूरपश्चिम आउनेछ, के रहेको छ प्लानिङ फाइनलको लागि?
अब त्यो त के भन्नु,
बेसिक क्रिकेट खेल्ने। गुड लक।
थ्याङ्क यू सो मच।
So that is the wrap from the second day of the tournament. Kosi has qualified for the final. That's all. Thank you.